Hi, my name is Rashyr. I'm 24 years old. I'm a final year student from NTU, and I suffered from anorexia and bulimia from when I was 15 all the way till I was about 20, 21. I think the main thing that contributed to it were comments from relatives and I think friends as well. Because um, I was going through puberty at the time and I had suddenly gained a lot of weight, and everyone was just passing around comments like relatives do, right? They're like, "Oh, you gained so much weight," and even strangers sometimes would be like, "Oh, you look so much better if you lost a bit of weight." And at the time, it didn't really register, but then it started becoming such a common thing that people told me that it made me realize maybe something could be done about it. And then there was this one time that um, my mom had caught me wrapping around like tape around my waist because I wanted it to be smaller. And I think innocently she made this comment that you could just eat less, like less rice. So that's when it all started. Like I stopped eating rice, and I saw results, and um, eventually I just stopped cutting food out altogether. Yeah. I think the most vivid memory I would have would be when I had gone out with my family to have lunch, and I had ordered fish and chips, and I literally had like two bites out of it, and I was like, I'm full. I don't want to eat anymore. And my dad, like, he stopped and he jokingly asked, like, do you have an eating disorder? And in my head, I was obviously really angry. I was like, no, of course not. But in my head, I knew there was like something wrong, and I knew that I had lied about feeling full, but at the same time, I did feel really disgusted that I had just eaten two bites of fish and chips. Like this feeling kind of manifested into like the whole feeling full and bloated kind of thing. That's when I knew something was off because can't possibly feel that full and disgusted with yourself just with like two bites. So yeah, that's kind of when it clicked. Actually, for my case, I think it was more like people tried to offer me help, but I kind of rejected it, mainly because I was in denial that there was a problem. So my mom and some of my friends would come up to me and be like, there's something going on, there's something wrong because you're not eating, and start like I started fainting all over the place, and they knew there was a problem, but I was too afraid to kind of like accept that there was a problem because accepting a problem meant asking for help, and it meant gaining back all the weight that I had lost, and that was really a struggle for me because at the time I was really confused, but at the same time I didn't want anyone to help me, so it was kind of difficult for people to reach out to me and be like, look, it's time you do something. When me, myself, I didn't want to do anything about it. I think at that time, I was just really tired and really confused, mostly because my whole day was based upon how much I weighed in the morning. So every morning I weigh myself, and if I gain like even like a point of a kilogram, then I'd be in a shitty mood, a bad mood the whole day. And it was just really tiring because the whole day just revolved around what to do to kind of lose that weight that I had gained just like from a day before. It was really confusing. I stopped enjoying a lot of things, and I lost a lot of my motivation. And it was just a time where I didn't really know what to do, and I became really obsessed with how I looked. And it was just a really tiring and emotionally draining